two-tax regime is a bad idea. If you want to introduce a new tax regime, you should have announced it well in advance and say, from this financial year, everybody has to move to a new tax regime. A two-tax regime is unacceptable and a bad idea. It will lead to tax arbitration, and people will be confused whether they should remain in the old regime or switch over to the new regime. I'm told it's even more complicated, that if you can switch once, you can switch back, but if you switch a second time, you can't switch back. I mean, I'm thoroughly confused. I don't think they've given great incentives to switch over to the new tax regime in this budget. They did it in the earlier budgets. This time they've only reduced the tax effect by enlarging the slabs. But that will benefit only people in the 0 to 20% tax bracket. I don't think it benefits anyone above the 20% tax bracket. The answer to your question is, I do not and I would not support a two-tax regime. On the other question about long-term capital gains, there is, as I speak, there is total confusion. They have removed the second proviso to section 48, but the third proviso refers to the second proviso. So unless you go through the fine print of the finance bill and read it carefully and analyze it carefully, I can't come to any conclusion. But by and large, the commentators on television seem to think that as far as real estate is concerned, the indexation benefit has been removed, and any sale after 23rd of July 2024 will be without the benefit of indexation. Now, a large number of people who have bought houses and the value is appreciated will certainly suffer. But as I said, I would reserve my judgment on the effect of the tax changes.